I think we're losing track of the most important thing, which is what are we going to name ourselves? My vote is for the Coalition for the Liberation of Intelligent Terrifying Organisms and their Rehabilitation into Society. The only drawback is that the abbreviation is clitoris.
Welcome to Dice Junkies. I'm Zeno Damus. I'm here with
Q.
And we have Blood Axe in our chat room moderating his ass off. All right, so let's get back into it. Let's see, where were we? Oh, speaking of Sony,
Great, back to the bad news.
Sony now owns anime site Crunchyroll. Apparently, Sony now owns Funimation and Crunchyroll. So, I honestly haven't seen a lot of good anime lately. So,
Now, where are you going to get your uncensored, unmodified anime now? Because we know Sony F's with stuff. We know how bad Funimation is. Funimation is they've been doing downright redubbing crap into BS.
They've been doing a horrible job of picking anime to sub and dub anyway. They've been picking some of the worst stuff because
Jujutsu is freaking awesome. I can't believe they're not doing that one. That is a great anime.
Yeah.
And what was that? Outcast? Dude, we need the second season of that. There's some good freaking anime out there that's not getting. I mean, don't get me wrong. If they grabbed it, I wouldn't watch it with them because I'm sorry. They're like, you can't trust Sony. Sony will rewrite the whole story.
Yeah, I mean, Netflix has picked up a couple of interesting ones, but even them, I mean, they're not getting what sounds the most interesting. Like some of them that I've seen come out that haven't been picked up are actual books I've read, like light novels I've read, and I'm like, why didn't they pick that up?
Dude, I want to see that certain. What is it? What was the one about them certain the Magical Academy? The guy, it's got the sister.
Oh, the
one you said that it got like a lot worse in the last book you read.
Well, no, the second season got worse.
Oh, the second season, yeah.
That's the yeah.
I want some more isekai. Good isekai though, instead of the comedic ones, like like that one about the guy who's like all the world's magic is too weak.
The irregular at Magic High.
Irregular Magic High.
Yeah,
but
it got really sister con.
Let's turn this into good news. There is a good point to this. Japan, remember we covered it, was very much talking about doing their own dub, doing
their own subs,
and with Sony dominating. Because remember, Sony's out with Japan right now. Like Japan's pissed at Sony because they moved their headquarters to California. They got all woke and crap. So maybe this will push Japan companies to do their own dubbing and put it out to keep it pure. And if that's the case, because now where are they going to put it where it's not going to get tampered with? Yeah, you can't trust Sony. They're going to tamper with your work.
I would love to see, the originals, the original companies actually doing the subs and dubs. That would be great.
All they need is a couple of English speakers. Just hire yourself some freaking Japan English speakers or English speakers, native English speakers who speak Japanese, and get it. Because
at least that way you could trust the authenticity of the sub and dub, and that's been the biggest issue with Crunchyroll and Funimation is they do a lot of their own spin on some of these things that completely change the meaning. It used to be mostly dub that did it, but now even the subs are starting to change the.
No, you can't trust Funimation. They'll alter everything dramatically. They're terrible. And then Crunchyroll is about to be like that now because Sony owns.
Because I remember I used to watch the dubs with subtitles on so that I could go, oh, okay, that's because. As somebody who did enjoy a lot of anime, I kept up with a lot of Japan culture, so I could understand.
There's a lot of meaning there that gets lost in a dub, and sometimes they just ditch it. They ditch the meaning,
or they change it entirely.
Well, we're not going to talk about some of the lines Funimation changed, where they're just like, that is not what they were talking about. Yeah. I assure you that in no anime a character brings up the patriarchy. That is one of the ones where I was just like, wait, I thought we were talking about dragons. Where the hell did the patriarchy come from? So so Crunchyroll's out now. Yeah. I no longer will patronize them.
I mean, it's similar to the irregular Magic High. I read the book, read the light novel, not nearly as Sister Connie as
I don't know why that got
creepy
creepier when they did the anime.
Yeah, when they did the anime, they just sort of.
But that's the book was the
creepier.
anime, so that might have been the anime company instead of the.
It could be the
actual
anime
sub.
company. Yeah, I don't know. It's that's the other problem. You can't tell where it's coming from.
Well, we know for Crunchyroll Funimation, it's coming from Sony, or more actively, they're not stopping it because they're allergic to money.
Yeah. So anyway, if you like anime, this is depending on the type of anime, I guess you like. This could be a major downfall.
But like I said, upnote, this may push further for Japan to finally do its own freaking translations, the Japanese companies, in which case you will get probably the best translation because you'll have the original people that made the anime there to compare notes and go, does this translation make sense? So I kind of think we'll get better quality. We'll definitely get a more legit translation of the story. And I hate Sony.
Oh, all right. Well, continuing in the line of anime or cartoons.
Hey, this is technically good news.
We have Powerpuff Girls CW pilot star Chloe Bennett exits project. Apparently, they found that the pilot was such a huge miss that they just was like, I'm out.
No. According to her, it's a scheduling conflict.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But what I just want to say is I'm very glad for you, Ms. Bennett. You have saved your career. This was going to be terrible.
But it did say the CW made the decision to redevelop and reshoot it instead, with CW chairman and CEO Mark calling the first
they're
pilot
not making
a
enough.
miss.
They didn't know. They backwalked it. It said they're not going to change much, though. They're not going to take the. They're scared. They may fix it, but I've been listening to them talk about. Well, we weren't wrong because of this. We just felt it was off. I'm like, no, you're wrong because of everything you wrote. I don't believe you should take a children's cartoon and turn it into a creepy, sexually fueled adult series where, like, everybody's a slut. Like, that was a very weird twist they took. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just, we got... Go look it up, man. The first script was terrible.
Warner Brothers Television wanted to extend Bennett's option as they reworked the pilot, but scheduling conflicts forced her to exit instead. So basically, they said, "Oh, well, we're working." And she's like, "Nah, I got other things I got to do." So,
no, we're gonna no. And it's just like, I'm just proud of her because dude, I read the script that was released for the first episode. It was the worst thing. It was so terrible. And I mean, stop ruining your careers, people. Don't believe these people. This crap doesn't work. You can't make as terrible a show as this and think you have a future career. Sometimes people fail upward, yes, but not you. Rich, influential people. Neil Druckmann fails upward. You don't fail upward. Nobody, I don't know you people. You're not going to fail upward. Certain people fail upward. You're not one of them. This is going to be bad. You need to know if you're in that clique. Kevin Smith doesn't fail upward. That's the mistake he made with He-Man. He tried to fail upward. Instead, he just failed. You got it. Only certain people. Jimmy Fallon may fail upward. Certain people fail upward because I heard he's in a lot of trouble. We won't get into that, but wow. I heard he's in quite a bit of trouble. But only certain people that are already in the Hollywood clique can fail upward. Or comic books. Anybody can fail upward in comics because they're freaking stupid.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought I'd segue too. But,
yeah.
Like failing upwards in comics happens, not TV shows and movies.